Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Race Tier 2 tonight. We're going to round 9 around the US Grand Prix tonight as main commentary OP Magic. And apparently I got no sounds as well. Hope you guys can hear me. So give me a moment if I can fix the sound. There we go. It's still fixed. Sorry, I actually got the thing the one way to the. Sorry about the not stream straight away. Personal things going on, but anyway, Shockwave's currently on pole. I have Prez of Aussie, and Buster in 4th and Ron in 5th as well. So anyway, we'll go remind standing as well. In the lean in the driver's standing, we have Keep Up Kiwi currently with 147 points ahead of 18 points ahead of Lucy in 2nd place. He has some ground to make after a very poor string result recently. In 3rd place has 10 stand, and by the way, he could actually get 4 points as well. If he actually finished in 2nd place compared to 6th, he would gain another 14 points, and he would have been 118. So he would have been a little bit closer to the top 2, but it is what it is. 4th place is Lucy teammate Buster in 4th. And equal on points is Andre and Saint, or technically Saint should be ahead because of his wins. And so I'm just sorry. 7th is with Bandana and 17. Blake is in 8th with 69, and President is in 9th after a very good string of result as well last week with 64, and Trikid in 63 points as well. Constructors, we are looking at as well. Aston Martin, AlphaTauri, or AlphaTauri's leading by 6 points ahead of Aston Martin. Then there's a gap going on between Mercedes, Ferrari with 157 and 151. Alpine with 134, with Williams in 84, the 3 points ahead of McLaren with 81, and then Red Bull is in 8th with Alfa Romeo 9th with 57 points, and then Haas last in 48 points as well. So there you go, guys. So the standing wise, we're going to round 9 as well. So we got technically we got 6 rounds left. Well, technically 7 rounds, 9, 10. Yeah, 7 rounds left technically. And unfortunately, Saint has elevated his lap really, really quickly. It's very difficult for the sector to keep it very clean around there. If you try and be out of line, you lose a lot of time there, so that's very unfortunate for PL Saint, but he definitely will get a lap in. As Bradman, same thing, same story as well. Again, just 10 that, but we never know. I go around 16, 17, and 18. I love that angle through there. Oh, he lost the rear on the exit of 18. He saved the car as well, so well done to Bradman save. Oh, sorry, Dan the race. So good job on him for that. He did it really easy if he didn't save that. Meanwhile, Bradman is setting up his lap. Blackmoon's on out lap as well. Let's see who's on the lap. Lucy's actually up. Apparently, in middle sector is up by 5/10. That's so he's up by 5/10 in the first sector, so that's a very good sector from Lucy. He's on board on him. And what is important as well tonight is the tyre strategy. Who will go one pistol? Who will go on the medium or the high tyre? This got a bit flexible around here, but we'll wait and see. It's going 12, going to 13. Bro, decent exit. He's up by 9. He actually would jump into ahead of Prezzo, but I think he would definitely improve through there. A little bit over to to 15, now 16, 17, and 18. See what line he's approaching. Where we're there. And 19, we want to try to avoid it. Oh, very well done. Got turn 20. Next as well. And he's going to go third place. That's a very decent, that's a good lap from Lucy in P3. Meanwhile, Perez is he's up by 3 tenths, so he might grab pole ahead of Shockwave. Let's see what he can do. Crucial to have a good exit here. Yeah, the car look very straight. Exit of 15, and there's a clearance out. I believe that is Breadman, because he was setting up his lap before, and Perez has elevated his lap as he slid in the pit, and that is game over for him, as his teammate Buster is going on his second flying lap, I believe, and he's down by 2 tenths. Oh, that's not really good to see. Meanwhile, let's see what Keep Up Kiwi can do. He's up by 3 tenths, and Josh, Drag League teammate, he's in second place. So Haas in the home GP looking very good, and Keep Up Kiwi is doing really good as well. And now he's in second place. So a very good lap from this championship leader in this qualifying session. So we'll actually, I'm going to look on Aussie, and he's up by 3 tenths. So we can exit through there, 8 and 9. That's a very difficult section to pretty much hook up everything. And Sandals is in P2. Look how close it is between 7th and 4th place. My days. This is going to be interesting right to the end of qualifying. I'm going to tell you that right now as well. And I'm going to also check the live chat to you guys as well. Oh, nothing's going on. Oh, Buster's on. Oh, he getting so to skip up. Oh, so we're gonna keep on. I'm gonna make sure I don't switch back and forth. But Buster's on pole by 10th ahead of Shockwave. He had a slow first second. Really made a lot of time through the middle, and last. Oh, big understeer going through 19. See how 20 would go. Looks much better there. Where he's gonna go? He's in pole. Is Aussie with a 31.899. What a lap from Aussie. He had an understeer going to 19, but that was actually a good lap from Aussie. So first man in the 31 tonight, but Buster will be happy second. He will probably do another lap. To be honest, let's see what any driver's doing. Or Presley's truck slot into 7th. So one more. Oswald was second, third, and now the 6th and 8th. Lucy was third one moment as well, and he was 9th now. So plenty of work to do actually for these drivers, and also McLaren as well, because they're both on a verge of good level. Dan Race apparently he's by 4 tenths up, but that's not gonna make much progress in row. Meanwhile, Bradman, he's on 34.0, so I presume he again, and there's a slow. Let's keep on actually saying he's on a lap again. Oh no, he's going to pit. I presume he might have elevated, or he's just going to go that another set of softer. But let's see the time of Aussie. No, he was faster, so I might have looked at the timing wrong. Yeah, he's up by 3 tenths. He was, then 2 tenths and the last sector as well. So what a improvement was from Aussie. That was a good improvement. Is Aussie? Well, the question is, will he do another lap now or not? Shockwave's only done I believe he's one and yep. You see here, one and only run as well. So Law Drive all done their second or most done run. Buster's retired from the session, so he thinks that's good enough. But I do have slight doubt with that, because Press was on the verge of improving, and also Saint looks good as well, but we'll have to wait and see of Buster decision nevertheless. And also a question, if you're watching the stream, Buster, or one drivers on at the moment, is it going to rain this race as well? Because it looks very sunny out there, so might looks good the race, or might be completely opposite to the race as well. Alright, let's check who's on a lap. I think Perez is going to be on a lap now. Yep, he was let on board the man. He done so good last week actually at Singapore on that hard set of tyre. He was actually the leader of the hard tyres until he just spun out the last corner and retired. He was looking good at one point. And again, and that's a massive. He carried speed through there actually. It was a massive honesty going to turn 1, so he carried much speed there going through 4, 5, 6 now. Still improved by 2/10. That first corner, I reckon he could improve by 1/10 or more. Oh, he elevated his lap again. That's game over again. But unless he will do another lap, that's his option, is to do another lap. We're on board with Sandals. He's going for another run. Let's see what the Ferrari man can do. Yeah, let's go on board with Sandals. We'll just check an eye on after with Perez. Is he going to do another lap on that set of soft? It will use a little bit. A Denner race actually retired actually. Very aggressive was Sanders going through there. As long as you don't use, it's kind of complicated. If you don't use the car, you can get away with it. But if you do, oh no, he spun out and he will. No, that is game over for Sander. He was improved by a little bit, while his teammate Drow was right behind him. Oh no, sorry, Black Moon. He's up by 3/10 as well, actually. The question is, if you give him that, as well as Andre saying up his lap. We'll just check who's on a lap. We're on board the Shockwave. His quality has been very strong this season. He's got his first win last week at Singapore. Also, as well, if any of you said watched last week, I actually thought they both contact between Shockwave and Sandal, but they actually didn't. And it would be good, nice to have a replay feature as well. So Ozzy did make actually. Oh my god, Shockwave is up by 4/10. Will he get pole? Well, time would tell actually. That's a strong middle sector. That is going to be blitzing Aussie. As long as he hook up going to 1920. He does. Took to the inside line really well. Last corner, very important. Oh, downshift. Oh, he maybe carried a little bit too much speed. And he's got pole and down by 2/10. What a lap was from Aussie. And, oh, Aussie, look like he lost sideway. He improved a little bit. I'm not sure. Kipakui is on a verge of improvement as well by 1/10 actually. We're on board on him. He improved just a little bit though. This result good. And Lucy's only going to qualify 11 as long as the driver doesn't improve. We're on board essentially to see what he can do. President retired. Sainz only slotted 10th. Somewhere as well. Bro is up to actually. See how much improvement. And Kiwi Pilot was slightly into the second row of the grid. So that's a good lap from Kiwi. And there's something going on as well down the field. Rongberg is locked to 8th. So what a lap. Everyone is finished. And yeah, what a lap was actually from Shockwave. That was a very good lap from Shockwave. A 31.6, that was a good lap. Two drivers on the grid only got to the 31s, Aussie and Shockwave. Both done a really good job. And also to keep up Kiwi a third ahead of Buster in 4th and 5th. Really qualified from him. 6th, but very unusual. Actually, he's got a very strong quality. Actually, I believe this might be his best quality this season so far. Actually, Sandal in 7 probably will be disappointment from the spin. He will definitely improve from the race. Ron Another good quality from Drillers 9th and Prezzo 10th. And also the second half of the grid, Jackie Perez, same story as Sandal. He could actually improve a lot actually between these guys. And sorry, and I didn't get a chance to finish the lineup, but he was one of them as well, Jackie Perez, and also saying I reckon he's much more as well. Lucy could done so much more as well. The runner-up currently, he needs a lot of work to do. Once again, is the Lucy, and also the constructors, is on the line as well. So it's very important that Lucy doesn't drop the ball in this moment of time, because it's very important, as you can see from the standings. So tyre strategy, like I said before, I reckon it'll be a 1 or a 2 pit stop. It can be soft to mediums or soft to hard if some driver prefer to choose that, or even soft medium or soft medium soft. But if you're going to pit stop, you got to pit early. If you pit a little bit too late, then it might not work actually. But time will tell with this driver who's going on strategy wise. Also I'll just keep it on the first lap. So let's see the back row who's on which tire they're going on. So Unit is on soft actually. Braben is on hard. Saint, he's actually down to 17. So he's on soft. Dan the Race is on mediums. Speedy's on soft. Moon's on medium. Lucy's on soft as well. Andre is actually on medium. So it's on medium actually. So yeah, interesting. I didn't go all mediums actually. So the leaders, the memes leaders technically is Andre really, so he might look out for the second of the race how Andre progress. I suppose Prez didn't go on that meme tires as well, as the turn strategy seemed to be the quicker towards the end of the race, but yeah, drivers up to them to think what's best for them. Meanwhile, another strong collie is from Aussie, and also a Shockwave, and he's really becoming a qualifying specialist as a Shockwave. As he first came to the scene, got pole. That's a bit more controversial there, but very good collie there. And the last couple collies, he's been very strong. So let's see if he can hold the lead this time as well. He won the race, so he must have the confidence to keep that momentum going as well, to prepare for the grid. So what the question is, will Keep Up Kiwi take big risks tonight? Would he take good result? But Bastard though, Bastard want to take good result for himself, but also the team as well. Importantly as well, there's not much going on between the two there, and also with Mercedes, Ferrari, and also Alpine, it's not far off as well. If they have a good string result, they can be right up there for third place of the constructors. That's for last grid, forming line up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and it's go. We're on board with Keeper and bust out a start. Better start. Going on. Oh, they're going for it, and there's something going on. Keep on going. Descension leads his bond out from. Is that Sandals? It is Sandals. They're both contact, and this is going to be a big conflict for Keep Up Kui. But also, the question is, I didn't really see it from that angle, but the question. Oh no, and also, oh no, did he has damaged his car? This is no good for Keep Up Kui, because I presume he overheated his tires now. But anyway, the leader is Shockwave ahead of Aussie ahead of Buster. Banana Cake is in 4th, so that's a good start from him. Something going on in Sector 2. Keep up, Kiwi. Just gotta take it easy now. I know he's gonna lose time, but easy. Just keep your tyres and just get back to race. Meanwhile, Shockwave, Aussie, Buster, Banana, very good start. Banana Josh as well. President, very good start as well. He was in 10th, now he's to 6th. Ron is doing well in 7th. Drozen, 8th place. Lucy's in the 9th. He might go in, but he's having ding dong battle with Jackley Press. Press will keep ahead of him. They're still by side, but Saint is right there now as well. Lucy's got to be careful, and he lost 2 places. But something happened to Prez. Oh no, I didn't see that, but Prez has retired, so I presume he must bond it, and on it as well, going to the exit. Dear first lap. Essentially, it's been, I can't really say from that angle, but got collided with Sandals, and something's going with. Oh no, another. And that's another fortunate moment for Saints now. He's now on the turn 1. Andre. Good inroads as a pit strategy. They're saying right there, it's very soft to hard. Andre's looking for a move down to 11. Just trying to avoid that dirty line. Ooh. But both needing errors. So keep a safety car at this moment to. He definitely can make up the race. Something going on the front or safety car now. Presentation, well, fortune. And then something happened there. He didn't have contact. I believe he lost the rear. Definitely through there. So we'll check the leader on the harder side. Well, really, is Black Moon actually down in 12. The battle going on there for 3rd place. Benai's Buster now, so Buster will move on actually on him. He will wait for the Dura zone. Will Buster Prez and also Josh. Oh, he's going out on Prezo. We'll see what's happening. This is happening down the field as well. It's Biddy's in 8th place as well. In the pit now. So I presume I have overheat the tyres. We'll just check quickly. Actually, we're saying no, he's got front wing damage as the changes front wing. That's unfortunate. So what tyre is going to go on actually? It's going on the hard tyre. So I reckon he might make it in the race potentially, but wait and see. A lot of his but Aussie is on the trail. Meanwhile, we're on board with Josh. Buster is going the inside on Banana Cake, and that was pass of ease before going. But going a bit wide, but now. Meanwhile, Josh looks very comfortable actually in 5th, and actually very close to Banana. Ooh, a little bit sideways there. Yeah, the Horseman is looking good this race so far. Is Josh. Just keep it up, and now we're gonna have a 2 battle between the 2 bananas now. So let's see how this commences. We're actually gonna review. Oh, and one ball back to his teammate. Oh, Jesus Christ! Josh, what did he go around there? And Bremen has retired the race, and safety car has fully breached. So that's going to be interesting. So who's going to pit actually? That's going to be very interesting actually. That's good for Saints because he doesn't have to pit now, but he's still stuck in last. How the way everyone is going to pit. Actually, might get a keep up maybe. Something at Breadman. I'm not sure the car will be there though by the time we get around there. And Pierre Saint has got a drive ability for speeding under the safety car. and more cruel luck has gone to Saints, unfortunately, and that's not good for the Crushers battles wise as well. So who's gonna blink to the pit? Because at this moment, the tires is not good, and you know if you pit anyway, you get nice ass memes, and then you can go to soft end of the race. So in a way, you looks good for the second of the race, to be honest. Yeah, so definitely some driver might think about pitting actually this lap. We'll check the progress actually. Oh no, sorry. This is strange. As you see, it's Biddy gained 8 plays. What a man, is Biddy. He's shown how good he is. Let's see who's gonna blink. Yep, both of them are in the pit. Bernard's staying out. Brian Josh is pitting. Bernard teammate is pitting. So who's staying out? So where is Shockwave's going to lead? He's not going to lose that much actually. So where he's going to slot in actually, we'll find out. It's only 5th place actually, so that's not even that bad. A lot of drivers actually pitted. Aussie's only 7th, so that's good. So we're busted. He's going the hardest. He's going to try to finish the race. Oh, he's trying to get ahead of Nuno, but Nuno got ahead of Buster. And Josh is going to try and make it in the race. Process going the memes. Speed's on the hard tire, so he's going to think of going to the end. Lucy's going to think of the end as well. The memes for Drow. Meme for Sandals. See what keep on thinking. Yep, the meme tires as well. I'll see where that pillar came from. Buster. Just check. He's got a trophy. Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry. Buster's got a trophy, so that's going to ruin his race. His Buster. Oh, come on, man. Because at this moment, this is going to swing the AlphaTauri way at this moment. Meanwhile, everyone's catching up. Or I think it will pin. Well, Saints actually pitted for the memes actually. So he's just switching back and forth with the tyres. But I think it might be in next lap, definitely, because Kibo hasn't catch. Sandals hasn't catch. I have to wait to see next week with Sandals and Keeper. And actually, meantime, I'm going to rewatch. I think it might show in that angle though. It's not. Problem is that angle wasn't that great. We'll wait and see. Actually, let's check. I'm just gonna replay and see what happened. Buster had a really good start for going to turn 1 actually. Yeah, so on board him. So what happened to? They just both contact between Sandals and Keeper. So Josh just got around the outside, and it seemed that Keeper. It seemed like Sandals just trying to go back on track because he was outside the track limit as Keeper is actually, and Sandals is retired. Well, wait. So what happened to Sandals? He crashed. What happened to Sandals? He just crashed. So that is race over for him. Meanwhile, Keeper is just pitting in again for the new set meme tyres. So that's interesting. But yeah, so like I said with Sandals and Keeper, they might be looking into that because, well, Sanders is just trying to get back in the track, but he can't really. I'm not sure. He can't. I'm just going to keep replaying it. But anyway, Sanders was going around that side. Keeper had a bit of room on his left though, because he had one the. So yeah, I think they will definitely look into that between those two. Yeah, that was just a really unfortunate moment for those guys. So yeah, we just have to wait and see what that will be. See the safety car in this lap. So everyone's pulling up this lap. So Bernard's the leading, so not sure how long he's going to last on that soft. Same as Ron, so that is going to be interesting with these guys. So he's going to try to extend. And something happened. Oh no, it's just saying it would serve his drive through. So he's just getting overdone with actually. Meanwhile, his teammate Boss. Oh, what's going on? Oh, Prezzo really going aggressive. Oh, he had oversteer. I presume the tire's not fully warmed up yet. You gotta take it easy. Sometimes, and Shockwave's got a penalty. Oh, that's not a good start. Especially if it's difficult towards the end of the race. It's very difficult to avoid a play around here. It's very easy to get it, to be honest. You can run the wrong line slightly and absolutely have you turn in too early or you understeer too much and you through that. That is the worst part yet. And also turn 19 as well. So going on, Buster's on, you know. This is where Shockwave is. He's on a move on Moon and Ron. That might look good on meme runners. Wait and see. Oh! Shockwave contact Black Moon. He's got to take a bit easy with that. Andre is on the pressuring on Shockwave, but he won't have much grip as Shockwave, but Shockwave's got way more grip than Moon. Meanwhile, Benai's been pulling away. Nice heavy amount of lead actually. A second 0.6 ahead of Ron and the second 0.2. And meanwhile, we're on board Andre. He's going to get the inside line. He'll probably complete that. Yes, he will. Moon give him enough space. Buster's going to drive through now. Get over done with. Might as well. While Aussie is approaching on Dan the Racer. He won't get, but he's just looking around so I avoid the dirty air. Trying to get that good exit, but he didn't. Meanwhile, Andre is trying to pressure on Moon now. And now Shockwave is trying to pull away from Aussie. Which I'll change that. Just change the lead gap between Aussie and 2.5 seconds now is between Shockwave and Aussie. And it's going on between Saint. There's a battle between these two with Saint Buster. But Buster kept ahead. So how much the gap is between 11 seconds. Meanwhile, Keep Up Kiwi now in the back of the points. He's trying to make a ground. He's pressing on his rival, Tank Lunacy. But Prezzo is still 11. So we'll try and make brute. And there's something happened at turn. Oh no, Shockwave! He's spun out on the exit of turn 12. Oh, that is a big blow actually. And now he's trying to battle with Keep Up Kiwi. Something happened there. He might have contacted wrong, I presume. And Aussie's trying to get a Uno now. Now he's trying pressuring on Dead and the Racer. Meanwhile, Banana's got a nice healthy lead now of 3 seconds of Ron. 3.6. Well, Ron is not far ahead of Moon Andre. Meanwhile, Andre is just pressuring on. And also, Aussie got to watch out for him. Meanwhile, Josh is making progress as well on that hard tire. So Josh is technically third place now because drivers are racing and Aussie make really wide line actually. Prozo is pressuring on Speedy. Oh, something going on with Speedy because he's gone really slow through there. And that opened the door to Drow as well. Oh, that's not good for Speedy. Something happened to Speedy because he's struggling a lot. Lucy's pressuring on Speedy now. Does he have front wing damage, I wonder? Keep Up Kiwi is pressuring. He's looking for move as well. And also, Shockwave's in the mix. Shockwave overtook 3 cars in that corner. I could not believe that. That is the overtake of the season. I'm sorry I didn't get that angle, but Shockwave overtake 3 guys ahead of him, going to turn 11, and he keep that move as well. Keep having contact with Speedy, or something happened to Speedy because he's got front wing damage, or something like that. Because he's losing way too much time now. He's trying defense, but Keeper is not having none of that. But he's trying to do the old switcheroo. Oh, that's a big understeer. Meanwhile, Drought. Oh, Jesus, contact. Oh, this process got on Dan. As you know, is struggling now on that tyres. Speed's in the pit. Yeah, something happened to Speedy. He's got front wing damage. Meanwhile, Saints on Buster. He overtake him for 14th. Saints just trying to use that medium tyres to full effect the best he can now. Meanwhile, Benai's got 2-second lead actually now. Meanwhile, Black Moon is pressuring on Ron. Andre's pressuring on Black Moon. Saints is still far away, and there's something going on down there. The 2 Alpha Romeos now, Drow and Shockwave's got no ERS. Lucy's got way more ERS, so he's going to try to overtake him. Keep up here, we've got to check spectating on him. Will Lucy complete the move? Yes, he will for now though. And there's ding dong going on between Dan the Racer and everything is happening going on in the back of the field at the moment. Oh, Lucy went really wide there. He's got a good, decent exit though. That is just crazy. And something have to put. Oh, and Prezi. Oh no, he's spun out. I don't know if he's spun out or not, but he's all the way down to 13. Oh, he's got to take it easy as well. Oh wait, what's going on here? He's slowing down. And Prezi's got a 10-second time period for exceeding track limits. That's bizarre. As Shockwave's in the pit now. He's got front wing damage. So he's got a pit. Ron has got another set of soft tires. Interesting. So he's doing something completely different to everyone at this moment. This is gonna. We'll wait to see how Ron will pan up actually on this strategy. That is really interesting. Shockwave will force the pit. He's got to watch out for Speedy though. No, he's be fine anyway. Meanwhile, Banana Cake got a nice healthy lead. 3 seconds ahead, but problem is he's got to go pit and make some progress on that set of medium tires. So I reckon he's just trying to go extend that stint and just make it fresh medium tires as possible. Meanwhile, Andre is closing on Banana, Moon is closing on him as well, and Ozzy is trying to make some progress ahead of Josh because Josh is looking for good for the end of the race actually on that hard tires. So technically, Josh is 2nd place. Actually, he's in 6th place. He's yeah, you can see really struggling there. Lucy, I like this angle actually. Lucy, nice in 7th place now. He's looking good now. Meanwhile, Devin, the race, they're all going ding dong. Kibaku is making good ground now. He's in 10th place, and someone's in the pit. I saw. Yep, he's overdue for the pit. Dro's got penalty. And there's something happening through Sector 3. Did something happen in Sector 3? No, it's just... Oh, President went offline completely. Meanwhile, what? And he's got on the mid soft tires as well. That's interesting. Yeah. We'll wait and see. And Aussie's got a penalty now as well. And something happened at first sector. Oh, Josh is ahead of Aussie now. So that's interesting. Meanwhile, Kiwi's ahead of Dan the Racer. And there's something going... Oh, Ron is ahead of Drow. So, everything is going on here. And Prezzo has spun. Oh dear, dear. Oh no, oh, take it easy. He might have damage from that. He's got to be careful. Meanwhile, Shockwave and Speed's having fight because Shock Speed tend to have a very good race pace. Oh, he could be careful there. Just got to refocus now. Meanwhile, Benai, he's struggling now really badly because now look at that second ahead. But 2 second ahead is Josh ahead of Aussie. Aussie need to overtake him and just pull a gap. Meanwhile, Saints ahead of Dan the Racer. He's making amazing progress. From the safety car as well now. 8th place from safety car. He was well, he wasn't that far, but meanwhile now. The good question is where, but he'll probably go in the medium tires. Yep, he will go in the medium. But I was saying about Saint, he was 10 seconds behind Keepa Kiwi. And Keepa Kiwi is not that far now. I mean, Ron is set the fastest lap the race. He's going absolutely full beam. And yeah, look at that. He's less than 4 seconds now. Amazing drivers from Saint. Buster is following him along though. He's doing well to follow along. Meanwhile, Ron is on the move. Banana's not that far off. He's got undercut, but he's not going to worry about it because Ron needs to pit in the near future. So I think Ron will pull away from, as you can see the grip difference. I think Banana's not too worried that much actually. But wait and see how those. I'll see how Banana goes on this strategy. Also Ron the 2-pistol strategy. We'll wait and see as well. Meanwhile, a new leader. Andre as Aussie re-overtake Josh for second, but Josh needs to pull away that 3 second gap. Moon is looking good as well, actually. He hasn't pitted yet, of course. Just a reminder, Moon and Andre hasn't pitted yet. And you know what? Josh can win this race. You never know this man. And technically, Lucy's in 3rd place now. And something happened in Sector 2, and that's Prezo again. Yep. He went from great last week to misery tonight for Prezo, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Aussie and Josh is just keeping really close on him. Doesn't want to lose that gap to Aussie, but it's got, we'll just remind it, 3 second gap, and Speed's got 3 second penalty now. So far, a lot of drivers has been clean tonight. We only got 5 drivers on penalty, so very good job to the drivers keeping it clean. And let's see if they can keep it further clean. Let's see, he's looking good now, but his rival Keeper is not far. But the question is, will Keeper will have the pace at the end of the race to keep on Lunacy? Saint as well, he's doing a good job, and Boss is doing a great job on that hard tire. So he's just trading along and just really keeping that DRS zone. So very good drive from Buster. See what Ron can do. Meanwhile, Benai, he didn't lost too much ground actually. You know, he's on that soft tires as well, so he's going for the aggressive strategy. Probably had to pit again, staying with Spitty, and down the race is going that hard tires. Mims. We'll wait see in the race, but definitely watch out for guys like Andre Blackman. See where they slide into, or the new set of soft there in the race. Meanwhile, Josh is 3rd, and Dan the Racer's got a penalty now. He's really close on him. Meanwhile, Keeper Kui is now 8 tenths within of Lucy, so this is going to be interesting now. Is Keeper, he just looks so much more comfortable than Lucy, but Lucy doesn't look that bad, but he's making a really good run. Look at Lucy, got massive understeer going to 8. You just have to line it correctly, and that's the thing here as well. You just have to line up properly. Keeper got DRS now because Lucy doesn't And he's running really close now, and something happened in Sector 3. And he's overtook him. Jesus, I wasn't expecting that actually. But he had a good string, and now Keeper can make his progress. And he's not even far away, because now President, or his retired race, that is, yeah, that's one of those races where everything go against you, and yeah, that's a wonderful moment that he retired and left the session. Well, hopefully he can return in good form next week, Prezzo. He's showing what he can do. The race like Singapore and Spain. Meanwhile, Keeper is pressuring on now on Moon, and Moon locked up. I think he will have this move easy and dusted. Just a little bit Urs. Moon know that Keeper is not his rival at this moment. Just focusing on his race. Meanwhile, while we're focusing way too much on Keeper and Lunacy, Aussie is got ahead of Andre. So now this is a key point. Aussie will pull away a little bit of gap now to Josh, but Josh will look at he should get him with ease, to be honest, because Andre is struggling with that set of tires. But actually, Andre's got Andre's got a DRS as well, so that's going to be a little bit tricky for Josh. But this is looking good for Aussie. He just needs to pull that 3 second ahead of Andre. Look how close Josh is. Would he send it going to 15? No, he won't. And Shockwave's got another penalty as well. Oh, that's not looking good for Shockwave. And Andre's still keeping up. Well, you can see he's struggling with his brain going to understeer, and he's going wide there. Josh is just going to try to do something, but he's not losing much time. So something happened to Andre, and something going on between Moon. Oh no, he's going pit. Okay. So now Lucy got clear air. Now he's got DRS, but Keeper is actually catching these guys, and now Josh is trying to force his way. Andre to second. He just want to keep it close on Andre. Sorry, Aussie. Because Andre is in the way. But let's see what Moon looks like. Is he going the... Yeah, he's going soft. He will struggle at the end of the race, actually. Is Moon. Sit behind Shockwaves. And ahead of Spiddy. So we'll see how well he goes. I think that's a bit too... Maybe another 2-3 laps, I'll say. And that'd be pretty good, actually. Well, we'll see how Ron is going. He got ahead of Buster. Now he's pressuring on Saint. But he will have to pit again. Meanwhile, Benai's not making much progress as well, and it's going on. Andre is ahead of Aussie now, and Aussie dropped to third, so I presume Andre made a move and forced his way in on Aussie. So Andre retake the lead, so it doesn't look like Aussie doesn't have any damage. So yeah, I reckon Andre forced his way into turn 12 on Aussie, so he retakes the lead. So now Bernard, this is a good opportunity now for Bernard to overtake, but Andre's actually going the pit actually. So he's going to a really early stop for softer tyres as well. So now Josh is actually a professional leader now. So imagine if he wins for the home GP for the team of Haas. That will be amazing. We'll wait and see with Bernard Josh, to be honest. Aussie got to do something, but he's pulling away a second already. Oh, that's interesting. Meanwhile, Keeper is in third place now, so what a recovery it was from Keeper. And I noticed that Shock saying has pit as well, so where he's going to go? He's gone the soft tires actually. So he's going aggressive there in the race. I was surprised he didn't went to pit and some. Oh, Dre lost his front wing. Oh, Jesus! Will he get disqualified though? He's got to be careful. No, he didn't. He got away with it. When you do that, you got to be careful. And Aussie doesn't have a DRS as well, so that's no good. I'll be back. And Aussie's got a Pele as well. Oh, that is not good for Aussie now, because now keeper is technically second, and if he's not careful, Lucy's in third now as well. Meanwhile, Ron is in fifth. That's a very good drive, but we have to pit again. And Josh's got a penalty. Aussie's in the pit now as well now, so he's had enough. So I wonder, he's gone the soft tires actually. Well, that's interesting. Christian, will he catch up Josh in the race? He needs to be very aggressive on this. Ron is in the pit as well. He's got that medium tires, which you have to. You know he's in double stacking. I actually want to see this. Where will they react on time? Oh, they did. Oh, I think they're a bit slow, but no, it's fine. So let's see how this two pit stop go. Oh, he's on full from Spitty. Oh, so Saints pressuring on Shockwave. Oh dear, we're going aboard Spitty. What's going on? Oh, Jesus! Saints got Pelly from that. Oh, Jesus. Saints is very he's just trying to use that soft tire to full effect. Let's see how well Aussie would go to this in the race. But now Josh has got Pelly. I mean, Kickbot can win this race now. All out of nowhere, Dro's got Pelly. Shockwave's got another Pelly again. He's got 9-second Pelly. As Aussie got no same does to Shockwave. He's pretty much on zero, really. Ron's just a spectator. Oh, Speedy's going on Shockwave now. This is going fully. Speedy's not giving up. On board the man. Is he going to go on the inside? Yes, he will. Yeah, that was. Oh, he forced his way. He's got ahead of Shockwave now for 10th place. But they got to watch out for Ron now. He's got a nice fresh set of. Yeah, Ron can technically finish. We'll see how it goes. But Moon is on that soft. He might struggle though. We'll wait and see. Aussie's a little bit fresher on that soft. But he's got a 6-second Pelly though. That's the thing. Now Nuno's got Pelly. Meanwhile, Ron sensed opportunity for 2 drivers ahead of him because they're all already raw instead of me. Well, Shockwave's got fresher actually. Not fresher than Ron, but you know what I'm saying. Spitty. But we'll wait and see. So Josh, he's missing now. 3 seconds to be ahead of Keeper. And also Boston in third for what a drive actually for Aston Martin. If you think about third and fourth, that's good. Because by their points, they will take 37 points, while AlphaTauri will take 36. So technically 1 point ahead. 1 point is something. Just a reminder though that they do have, but Andre have to make those soft tires at the end of the race. Meanwhile, Aussie's pressing on him, and there's going on for 10th. They're all going for it. Shockwave and Spitty. This is amazing. Can they get? No, I'm gonna just on board with Ron. Speed's on Shockwave again, but this time Shockwave's going a little bit wide, getting that exit, and he's got a good exit, and keeping ahead of Speedy. Just for now, but Kiwi's in the pit now. That's right, he's on the medium tire, so he's had to force in the pit. So he's going to go in that soft tires. So where he's going to slot would be ahead of Moon. No, he won't. But he'll have that nice fresh set of soft tire though to remind it. So it's Saints. Ron is. Oh, he turned in on Spitty. Well, that is. Oh, I reckon they might look into it because Ron turned in on Spitty. Yeah, that's not good for Spitty. Sorry, for Ron. So that might be a look after the race potentially. I just saw the last second, but I presume Spitty was right there. Then Ron just turned in on him. I think it wasn't on purpose, but I think it was just misjudgment. Meanwhile, Keeper just overtook Moon already. Meanwhile, Moon is trying to use that but problem is you got the few laps older now, so Keeper Kiwi can technically get ahead of Aussie now. And also the problem is between the two drivers ahead of him as well is that Andre and Aussie are really going to struggle at the end of the race. I think Aussie not too much, but definitely Andre at the end of the race. They might get fourth, but wait and see. Meanwhile, Benias is pressuring getting on Buster, so he might look for a podium opportunity actually. Meanwhile, Josh, he might get his first win because he's technically 4 seconds ahead of Lucy. Lucy needs to do something because his teammate Buster is actually catching Lucy. It's been a great drive actually from Buster and there's something going on at, I think it's Nuno. Yep, he's spun out. And lost a lot of time, Speedy. Ron is pressuring on Shockwave now. And look at the gap that Saint made ahead of Shockwave. That is massive. He's actually pressuring on Black Moon for 8th place. But remember, he's got Pelly, so he needs to just make the effect as much as he can. Meanwhile, Keeper. Not in the world for Keeper. He can be 6th place. Meanwhile, Aussie's got ahead of Andre. And these two guys are actually going to be very close to Banana. So this might be the 3rd place opportunity actually for Andre potentially. He needs to get ahead of Aussie though. But he needs to get ahead of Banana and Buster. I'm thinking Loser I'm talking about. I'm talking about Buster. Saints pressuring on Moon meanwhile. Ron. Meanwhile, Saints pressuring all over Moon. Meanwhile, Aussie on Banana now. That Tyres is going full fag, but remember that Pelly's not going to help him though. Well, watch out, keep up though in the race. We have to wait for those guys. See how they goes. Meanwhile, Banana's just hoping he can keep ahead of these two guys. Or get the Duros. He's 5/10 away though. Or he's not going to get the Duros, and he will definitely be pressuring from Aussie and Andre. I just can't look. Everything is happening. Moon pressuring from Saint. Meanwhile, Ron just hasn't pulled away from Shockwave. He's just holding there. But we'll see what's happening. Yep. Aussie got Banana. Because Banana's got no errors. Because you see the lights are flashing. And Andre got no errors. His teammate's got 30%. So that's a complete move for Aussie. And there's something going on. Again, he's spun out. It was looking decent to, fortunate for him. Actually, really. Meanwhile, Saint's got him. You can see the tire difference already. Look at that. Moon is struggling on that set soft. I think he just a bit too early, to be honest. Look at Andre. Look, Keeper now. He's not far off actually from his teammate and Banana now. You know what? If you might see what Andre can do. Oh, look at that. He got so much more grip. But Aussie's got so much grip as well. But Aussie needs to pull away 6 seconds though. He needs to pull a miracle though. Is Aussie. Meanwhile, Andre can make it this happen. He can get his first podium of the season. But he needs to overtake Banana and Buster ahead of him. That's what he needs to do. But meanwhile, his teammate Keeper, he's got pressure. He might catch up towards the end of the race. And Ron's got his first penalty of this race. Actually, Keeper might be in 6th now because Aussie, he's moving that range now. Let's see what Andre can do. He's got no. Meanwhile, Aussie's on the move. He's got ahead of Buster now. But Buster should not be too concerned though. But you never know with Aussie. He's got that nice. He's got way fresher tyres. Now Banana's struggling on that mediums. So that strategy he tried for, it's not paying off this moment. Meanwhile, look at the background. 3 seconds. Keep up. Keep up needs to do something though. Make this happen. Aussie's definitely trying to make something happen now. He's got DRS, but he's not going to use ERS. He's going to wait. And Andre's got ERS now, so he's technically can get 3rd place. Andre, his first podium of the season. He just gotta, yeah, like I said, he just gotta make it happen. He's pulling away from Banana, but Kibo's got 2 seconds ahead. So Kibo's just looking for a dent at this moment. Meanwhile, there's just so much going on. We're just on board Lucy. Because see how close Aussie, he'll get closer now with the braking. He's got that extra grip. Not, you can see how close he's got the bit of extra traction as well. Lucy's just trying to keep ahead. And Buster left the session. Oh, this is no good. This is no good for Buster. Oh, this is going to ruin his race. Now Aussie complete the move on Lucy. Now he's got to complete that 6 second or whatever he got to do. He's just got to pull the gap the big as he can. Oh, this is going to ruin Buster. I feel so bad for him. Because now Andre will take 3rd place. Technically at this moment. And Banana and Keep Up will take that place as well. Oh, this is unfortunate for Buster. Something happened to him. This is unfortunate because he made a great recovery from the drive-through penalty. And this has ruined his race now. Actually, I feel very bad for the man. Meanwhile, 2.2 ahead of Lucy. He got 3 laps to go. Is Aussie. Aussie just gotta keep pinning it. He just gotta pin it. Because Andre is still technically in 3rd, but Andre can get Lucy for that 2nd place. And down the race got another penalty as well. And as Keeper will take 5th, but also he might take 4th because he's still in that 6 second range as well. So I think Banana just know what's going to do, and he's going for a move before the DRS. Yep. You can see he doesn't have no grip. He just doesn't have the grip compared to Keeper. He's trying to use ERS. That slipstream is working, but Keeper's just maintaining that. So now Keeper's now 2 seconds behind his teammate now, but is it too little, too late? We'll have to wait and see. Time will tell in the next 2 laps. Meanwhile, progress on Aussie. He's got almost a 2 second gap though, but he needs to pull something. Though he needs to pull something is Aussie. So now Andre is now 7/10. Now he can get 2nd place. Is Andre? There might be a double podium if you think about it potentially. Kiwi, remember he's got fresher tyres than on his teammate. So look how close on his 2nd half is Keeper actually. So he still could finish podium in this race. And Shockwave's got another penalty. Ouch. You can see how much grip Andre's got. Also his teammate, look at that. They're both in the DRS zone. And yeah, Buster's dropping. He hasn't reconnected, hasn't seen that sign yet. Lucy's just doing everything. And Uni's got another penalty. Meanwhile, Aussie's only got 2 seconds. I think that tyres has got nothing left in the tank. Oh, Andre's struggling. His teammate Kiwi is there. Will there be a team order between these 2 guys? Andre's got to do something. Because if it doesn't... And Aussie is struggling now. Oh, he was 2 seconds, 1 point. Oh, he's struggling now. You know, he's left the session. Oh, Lucy's gonna get DRS now. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Last lap. So the last lap of the race, something happened to Aussie. Oh, he still didn't have DRS. Andre's got to do something because his teammate. He's gonna send it. Oh, what he's gonna do? He's gonna compromise his line, but nothing. He's not gonna budge it. We're on board. Oh, look at that. He's got no. Yeah, like I said, I think he maybe pit a little bit too early. He's struggling with grip now. It's Andre. But Andre's got to do something because his teammate, keep up essentially, he needs to get ahead of Lunacy, or at least Andre get ahead of Lunacy to minimize the points. He has to. Oh, he's got decent extra. Lunacy, he's using all his Ers. Or both Avatoris, he's. Oh, Lunacy's gonna get serious. Whoa, keep up, get ahead of his teammate. Oh, this is gonna be very hairy. On board Lucy. Oh, jeez. Andre, Lucy is not giving up, but he's got no traction on that tyres. Well, Kibo will send it. He's going to send it to 10:15. Sideways cities, Lucy. But he's going to get him, Andre. Andre, can he keep it? Yes, he will, but he needs to keep that line. As Josh got his first one, sorry, Rob, but this is everything's going on. Lucy is not giving up, but Andre's got a penalty. That is game over for Andre. Oh no! But first win to Banana Josh. What a win is Josh. Took the hard tire. He kept out of trouble. What a win is to Banana Josh. Head of Keep Up Key. What a race was Keep Up. He ended up second anyway. Oh, sorry, excuse me, but he beat Lucy in third last lap. Banana fourth place. Well, good race from him. But what a fourth for Andre. Yet again, another good fifth place. But he could have got a penalty. But he got a penalty in the last moment of the race. I could not believe it. I cannot believe it as Speedy take the fastest lap of the race. But he had a penalty. He was on the verge on a podium. What a last lap it was between Lucy and Keep Up Kiwi. Those three guys were amazing. But what a win for Josh though. That is something, to be honest with you. That is for Banana Josh. That's a win. What a win. Who thought Josh will win this race tonight? Now we have 6 different winners. I gotta double check that. But what a victory this will be for the Haas team and the Americans. This is amazing. This came out nowhere tonight, guys. Keep up 1.04. That is race over. Safety car helped him. He got up to second, and then he pitted again, and he got second place again. What a race it was from Keep Up. And Lucy as well, just finishing third, keeping him clean. But anyway, reminder, what a victory is for Banana Josh, taking his first victory and his podium as well, the first time of the season. What a drive is from Banana Josh. Ahead of him, Keep Up, extend his driver's edge ahead of Lucy yet again by 3 points now. So that'd be pretty much 21 points, I believe, pretty much. Ahead of Banana, another good race from him in 4th place. One moment looked good for podium, but fortunately, Keep Up and Andre just sliced through the end of the race. Andre, what a frustrating. He would have been 3rd until the last moment. Aussie in 6th. Good recovery from Saint in 7th. Buster's 8th. What a fortune for Buster. I'll find out what happened to him. Moon in 9th and Ron in 10th place. And there your race, guys. That is... What a race that was. Everything was just happening from front of the field, midfield and backpack. I could not keep up with everyone. And sorry to Joseph, I didn't go on to him on the checker flag, but there was so much going on between that Andres, Biddy, and Lucy. That was hectic. What a race. What a race that was. Yeah, oh, Jesus. All right. Sandre. And driver's day. Oh, what do I give driver's day to? For who I'll give driver's day? Everyone done amazing today. I gotta give it to Josh though for his first win of the season. Though I can give it to Keeper as well, but I gotta give it to Josh for his first win of the season. That was superb, to be honest with you. And yeah. But anyway, guys, what an amazing race, and we can continue this. And the next round will be actually. So just checking next up we're going to Bahrain, so that's going to be another thriller race. So yeah, what a race. So anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoy that race tonight, and I'll see you guys next week, and enjoy the rest of the week. See ya.